Can't wait for those, can we?
No, we're excited about being here Boxing Day, and you better turn up. Otherwise, it's going to be all for nothing. So be here Boxing Day.
Happy to be here those days.
I like the sort of weathered look in your hair rather than the straight look previously. And yeah, I'd forgotten about that.
I'll take that as a compliment. Well, there's a buzz in the air with Nicole Kidman back in Australia for the premiere of Cold Mountain.
But our Nick says she's too skinny. Our Nick. And has also revealed that she wants to have a baby. Let's find out what the sensitive new age guys think about that. Entertainer Paul McDermott and ABC Radio's James O'Loughlin. Top of the morning to you both.
Good morning.
Now, does Paul need to be more curvaceous, do you think?
Well, she was saying she wants the breasts and butt of Jennifer Lopez. I mean, who doesn't? God knows. God knows. I'd like to have a set just to throw on the mantelpiece every now and then. I totally understand that desire from Nick. Yes, but no, she's saying she's too skinny. She's got a ballet dancer's body, you know, but don't we all?
Yes.
I have one under the floorboards.
James?
Look, good on her. Yeah. Really? You know, look, I've been trying to care all the way out in the car this morning about Nicole Kidman and whether she thinks... I mean, I'm sure she's a nice person, but I don't... You know, I mean, everyone has body issues, but I mean, people say that she's beautiful. At least she got rid of that funny nose she had in the film.
Can't talk about that.
Why?
There's nothing wrong with noses.
Talk about the funny nose.
No.
Why not? It was a fake nose, you know.
Oh, was it? I didn't realise that.
Unless
put on a bit of weight on her nose.
All right.
But whatever you've got, you want something else, don't you?
Well, you do, but whatever you've got to...
Or whatever you haven't got.
You know, you're usually the person that quotes daytime television, but you've got to love yourself, don't you? You've got to embrace you. Jennifer Lopez, you know, some people say she had a big bum, and now she's made it trendy to have big bums, and suddenly I look in the mirror and think, hey, I'm trendy like her.
Paul, Nick also wants a baby.
Yes. Okay. Yep. All right.
Perfect husband.
What do you say?
Well, I'm up for it. I just think if someone's got to do it and they've got to go in there, I'd be quite happy to give it a shot. But I've actually been heartbroken with Nick. I mean, this whole thing with Lenny Kravitz that's going on.
Yes.
I had a lot of hopes and dreams pinned to Nick and Tom. And the Kittywinks, they were really like the perfect couple. They had everything. They were attractive, they were glamorous, beautiful, talented, and had a lot of money. And if they can't make it, by jingo, by crikey, what message is that sending out to the young people of this country?
And you know what it irritates me? You know, when I was at school, there used to be the bad boys. You know, the guys who were sort of tall and go out and do things. And I used to be at home studying, and the bad boys always got the girl. Lenny Kravitz is a bad boy. 20 years later, still the bad boys. Can't we all grow up? Why doesn't she go with a scientist? You know, someone who's got not some bad boy with tats and
She did go out with a Scientologist, though, which is a very similar sort of thing. So, you know, close there.
Maybe you've got to be badder, James.
Yeah.
You think?
Yeah. I think I've got to be badder. Hell, I'm going to take off my... No, I can't be able to see.
Off the glasses.
No, I won't be able to see.
Speaking of badder, though, something that I'm sure most of us have experienced, and that's hangovers. 75,000 young people, they reckon, had at least one throbbing head last year.
Well, you know, I mean, I think it'd be the alcohol. That seems to
hangover. Hangover.
Yep. I was there.
Right.
I was there with you.
Thank you.
I mean, it's the alcohol. You know what sometimes I hate about hangovers? Do you know sometimes you drink enough to get a hangover, and then the next morning you wake up and you go, and it's not there? And it's just fantastic, and you've escaped it somehow, but it goes into like the hangover bank, and then it's like 3 nights later you have like a sip of wine, and the next morning you get the huge hangover. So I just wish they'd have some consistency, the hangover allocators.
Any good cures?
No, I just think if it's ridiculous. This story comes up every Christmas around this time of year, New Year, hangover cures and so on. There's no real hangover cure. Don't drink.
Yeah,
that's my advice to people. Don't drink.
And you take that advice?
Yes.
Anyone believes you?
Look, it's not, you know, it's
stay away from the alcohol.
It's very tempting around this time of year to say, you know, it's cool that I get hungover so much. It's not cool. Occasionally fun, but, you know, it's not cool. Drink lots of water.
Oh, is that your cure?
Stuff. Yeah, I don't do product endorsements, but water. It's great.
This is from the hard man who's trying to pick up.
Before you go to bed, in fact, at the pub, drink water.
Instead
so a vodka and water, no vodka.
But don't you think the burger and the choc milk the next morning is, you know, or the pie and the choc milk?
I've never really experimented with hangover
yeah,
cures.
It's good.
That's
But there is a point at which no food,
Yeah.
you know, but then say about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, then suddenly from no food, I can never eat anything ever again, you say, I have to have a hangover now, or else everything will be bad. So, yeah.
Yep, we all know. Now, finally, coloured bracelets have been causing a stir in the US. Now, they're supposed to symbolise different sexual acts. Some schools have banned them. Have a look. Have you seen those on any arms recently? What do you think?
I thought these were in the 80s. I didn't think they had any connotation.
Yeah, some bands used to wear them.
Madonna, very popular with Madonna and people like that. They're now saying that the different colours mean different things, different sort of sexual acts, and the sort of the young people are using them. But this has always happened. I remember when I was young, handkerchiefs were similarly described, and you know you had to be careful where you put a handkerchief in those days. Also,
or pour badges on your shirt.
Yeah, you got to be careful.
Now,
what is red?
Well, some of these are very sexual. So.
The interesting thing about these bracelets thing is that apparently the gig's supposed to be if you reach over and break someone's bracelet, that means they have to give you a kiss or something. And I think that's a wonderful antidote to the material nature of Western society, where we're so keen to keep all our possessions. You know, we're actually destroying a possession, and that's been seen as a good thing. I mean, if someone came in and broke my telly, I wouldn't give them a kiss. So it's perhaps it's a return to spirituality that...
Over the Christmas season.
You've been thinking deeply about that.
Oh, yeah.
I sort of think I'm with you there.
Yeah, of course you are.
Yeah, good.
We are the same person. So
He's got a hangover. Look,
we had this terrific discussion in the shed yesterday because our director has some quite young daughters and they wear coloured bracelets, and we brought this story up and he's going, oh, I don't think they know the meaning. And sort of, oh, no.
Better race home.
No, they don't even know
At least
what that
it's
means.
not strip poker, though.
I'm glad, spin the bottle.
I'm glad to see everyone here is bracelet free.
Yeah, exactly
Yeah,
right.
we've just got the anklets. There, something even more...
Let's not go there.
Yeah. You can talk about that on Boxing Day.
Guys, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Have a great Christmas.
Oh, no, you too.
We don't see you before.
See you 22 past 8, and before... It's 22 past 7, sorry. Before 8 a.m. on Sunrise, you'll see a live studio performance from Bachelor Girl, and we'll check out this week's new releases on the big screen.
Including Peter Pan, but next Wednesday's News and Weather. You are watching Sunrise right across Australia. Stick with us.
Have a little, now I have a lot.